Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new video. Um, Normally, I don't really talk about these early stages of the twin flame journey any longer, but yeah, I suddenly felt this clarity around a certain topic, and I'm sure this may help some people out there. Yeah, why does your twin flame, aka your other self, suddenly turns cold after all the incredible soul love that you've experienced? It's one of the biggest questions and frustrations you will have on this journey, when they suddenly, for the first time, ghost you, reject you, run away, break up with you, whatever it is. It's painful, it's confusing, and it keeps you in the mind. The mind will come up with all these questions: why and how could he or she do this to me, while first recognizing me, giving me all this love, this unconditional love, and now they're suddenly gone. I know it seems absurd, like you're going crazy. You start to doubt them, yourself, what you've experienced. Maybe it was all just a dream in my mind. But you're not going crazy. This is different. This is not a relationship, and I get it. When I, for the first time, had this physical union with my masculine, when he rejected me or he broke up with me, I started to watch all these videos about relationships and the dynamic between man and woman. But it didn't help me at all. It made things worse because it kept me in my mind. Okay, the main thing, what happens for everyone on this journey, for everyone that's watching these kind of videos, because they want answers, they want recognition, they want confirmation. When you meet them, the main thing that I hear all the time, and it was kind of the same for me as well, is that your twin flame seemed more interested and attracted in you than you were in them. Of course, there are some exceptions for some people. For me, it was like I felt this attraction too, but I kept my distance. I was a bit like, he's a little bit younger than me. So I was thinking, you're too young for me. The mind will come up with excuses like, he or she is not my type, or we are way too different. We have different religions, or we are from a different background, culture, country. But there is something there. There's an attraction, something out of this world. You can't explain it, you just feel it. But they will be more enthusiastic than you are. That's a typical thing. And maybe also something interesting to mention, most of the times as well, when you meet them, you are in a very good place in your life. You are feeling good in general. It's not that you were suffering. And then suddenly, there they are. Why? I can tell from my own beliefs and my own experience is because you were already in a kind of higher frequency already. You were in a good place in your life, mentally, emotionally, maybe on other levels as well in your human experience. And then you get this mirror. You receive this mirror from your soul that recognizes you through them and says how beautiful, how freaking powerful you are. And through this, like these first couple of weeks or months, and this is also so uniquely for everyone. Some people just meet their other self through the internet, or you just had one conversation, and it's like it's activated massive things within you. What I notice now is I've had some conversations lately with people that got activated very recently, so within the last year or so. And what I notice is that for them, they are already like even higher frequencies when they met their other self. And the journey goes like more fast even. It's super interesting, but it's just a mirror for how the collective energy from us humans is rising. So that's beautiful. But what I was gonna say is the circumstances in the 3D, how you meet them, what happens, how you get activated, how the communication, the interaction went, is different for everyone. But it sparks something within you. You experience something you've never felt before. Unconditional love. An attraction that feels like coming home. Intensity, electricity. It all refers to the frequency of soul. Your frequency of soul, because you are the one experiencing this. But what happens is, after a period of a couple of weeks or months, your mind will start to make up these stories about the reason why you feel this good with this person, or just in general why you feel so good, is because of them. They made you feel that way, but that's not true. They mirrored your potential, your frequency, your soul. They hold the mirror. And all that they want for you is that you recognize this, and that you not chase them for this. And the reason why they suddenly turn cold, which can be so painful, is because you start to be more in the mind again. And you start to become attached to them, because the mind thinks it's because of them I need them in my life. They are my perfect partner. So you start to clinch on them. You start to expect things from them. And that's where things start to crumble. And that's also super typical. We, as the energetic leader, we start to reach out. We start to try to have clear communication. We want to understand what is happening. So we are reaching out of ourselves. And then they turn cold. Because in these first few weeks or months, you were having a great time. Because you were just vibrating on your frequency of soul. When the mirror was there, you were just enjoying your life, yourself. And that's why they recognize you. That's why they love you so much. Because you were vibing. You were loving yourself. You were loving life. You were surrendering. You were trusting and experiencing. But we're still human. And then the mind returns. And you switch. I remember the switch that I had too. Like I was in the beginning a bit more like observing and not really understanding what is happening, why this man saw me and chose me, because I've never experienced that in a high level before with other partners. He saw me, he understood me. And I couldn't comprehend this love. It was so beautiful. And yeah, sometimes I was just waiting and testing him a bit. And then you surrender suddenly. Then you, with your mind, you will think, wow, this is safe. This is a love that I've been craving all my life. So you start to be attached more to them. That's where the mind comes up. And they will shift, they will change. Because your energy changes. And that's okay. It needs to happen. For you to return to inner authority, to soul. Like I already mentioned, they don't want to be chased. They want for you to recognize your beauty, your power, your soul, your beautiful energy. That's what they want. And if you do that again, they can be the mirror again. They can, as a human as well, not only being like the mirror, they are human as well. They can open their hearts as well again. Because you start to remember, it was not him or her, it was me. All the time, all this time. Everything that I long for, to feel, to be with them, I already carried within. My soul created them to get activated, to claim my power, and to live a soul-led life. And therefore, we have to let go of all the old identifications, all these stories that are not true, that are not in line, like not in harmony with soul. They turned cold because you turned your back towards your own soul, because you went into the temptation of romance from a place of separation consciousness. And that's not the truth. That's what happens. And as long as you desire them, you are running away from yourself. You are running away from soul. All you dream about, all you long for in them, it was always you. Because you felt it at the beginning. You created it, you were embodying it. And they were showing you how incredible you are by recognizing you, by loving you. And that's exactly the metaphor for how life responds to your energy. How life, this human experience, works. It has never been about the outside worlds. The outside world is just temptation. Your worth doesn't depend on what is happening in the outside worlds. It depends on the level of you trusting yourself again, coming back home, reclaiming your power, reclaiming responsibility. And if you need more guidance on that, you're ready to go all in step by step, to transform this again, to return to this amazing feeling of bliss and peace for yourself and for life, then my online course is out there. Inner Union Activation is in discount now, to help you to shift this, to become aware of your energy again, to remember again, and to alchemize your fear-based separation energy into unity energy. And you can also, last minute, choose to go all in with me personally for 4 weeks straight. I'll link more info about that also in the description of this video. It's a one-on-one mentorship program. I have one spot left in August, last minute, and also in September. And this also has a discount of 111 euros. I hope I'll see you in the course or in my email box if you want to work personally with me. There's also an option to just book a session with me for 30 minutes or 1 hour. I'll see you there.